Yeah. This is the Brick City Antics podcast. It's your boy Sam Bricks.
It's my turn. Oh, this your boy D Nell. What's going on, y'all?
He ain't been here that long.
I don't even
know.
know.
He's about to replace you. It's
my turn.
Is it me?
It's your boy Twizzy Rex.
Yeah, this your boy Big Me, aka Jimmy Hustle.
Okay. AKA Justice for Breonna Taylor. Still in that type of time. Speaking of that, too, we're gonna jump right into that as well too. First of all, how y'all feeling? It's a Sunday.
It's all I got, son. So I downloaded back my Messenger this morning. I seen a missed call from September 11th. Somebody asked me, "Hey, can I borrow some money to pay for my kids' medication?" Now I don't know what to do. I ain't talked to this guy for like 3-4 years now. And
You ain't talked to him in 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
And he asked to borrow money?
Yeah, to get his kids'
never saw it.
medication.
How much was the money?
I ain't asked.
You never saw it?
Wait, when did they ask for it though?
It's September 11th. So I'm like,
It's the 20th.
So I'm like, do you still need it? Like,
Oh, you asked him?
no, I ain't asking that. I just figured 9 days.
Did you open the message thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so now it shows red.
Yeah, it
So I
does.
shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, but would I be wrong for like, nah, I don't got it? Oh, he should have been found if it's needed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he got it by now.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, it's just a red message now.
Okay.
It is what it is.
But how y'all feeling though? How y'all feeling?
I'm good.
Weather finally switching. It's my time.
I can't deal
It's
with
my
this
time. My time is approaching.
Shaq, you too skinny. Nobody want you can't.
Nah, I just don't like. I
I
don't like the cold weather, man. I can't fuck with it like that. I like to have my shirt off and shit. Like
Hey, you can still do that.
okay.
Apply enough body butter. You'll be good.
But yeah, man. So we here at another episode. We gonna jump into things.
Episode 9. Episode 9.
I know that. I never said that. We're gonna jump into things instantly. So still just. You got something to say?
This shirt,
You got
this
something to
hoodie
say?
keep bothering
Say
me,
what
man.
You say shirt?
Yeah, hoodie keep bothering me. I gotta keep looking across the table from
Right.
me. Like,
Stare at it. Stare at it. Today is Giants versus Bears. So just so you know.
Do I have my Giants wallet?
Taxi drivers.
Let me put it right here so everybody can see my. Gotta make sure first. It's gonna be right there, Shaq. Sorry.
What is that?
His Giants
My
wallet.
Giants wallet.
I thought you put a piece of paper that was black. I didn't know what it was. His wallet, like.
Alright, let's
Let me see your wallet. Hold on.
We got some pressing matters to get
This
to.
is wallet. Like,
The Y ain't even white no more.
Hey, it fell off.
well, hold on. You know, this the wallet you pull out the paper. This is the dad wallet.
That's the wallet that got a key fob in there.
This is the dad wallet.
Got a key fob
This
for
the
a
wallet.
building.
This the wallet when you call a cab in New York and you gotta pull out. Just to get the change, like.
While you open it up with a bunch of pictures on
Yeah.
They just hate on my wallet. It's still Giants over there.
Oh,
They don't understand.
It's a dad wallet
You
though.
gotta have a real wallet. Look at it. The Y fell off.
It's that wallet. It's that wallet.
Even though it's just Andrew.
Exact. Go my wallet. Get the keys in the.
He's gonna hand that down to his son. Hey, Swiss Army wallet. Like,
He got a pocket knife in there.
that junk can unlock doors.
But this has been passed down through generations. You know?
That's how I know, man. I feel it. I ain't even gonna laugh at you. I just got a new wallet
Oh
this
my
year.
gosh.
Let me put my wallet back.
I just got a new wallet this year.
Man, yo.
alright.
That's funny as
His
hell.
wallet was bad too, though. So we all had bad wallets. We just
No, but
upgraded.
that ain't
This
my
is a
one
real
like that.
wallet.
Like that
real
shit.
wallet. That ain't even the real leather, though.
It is real leather.
It wouldn't look like that.
Oh man.
Tell me, you know how much I paid for this? $100.
You paid $100 because of the
Leather
team
store.
logo.
Nah. Shaq, nah, I paid like $15.
From Coho's or Burleson.
Yeah, I bought one of those.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
And then he said, I paid $100 for the straight face.
Oh man.
Right.
Alright, man. But so we're gonna jump into pressing matters. We've been starting off every episode this season with Justice for Breonna Taylor. We still in that type of time. America gonna be America. But there's some recent information that was released regarding her murder and not really the justice around it, but like a kind of like
Settlement.
in a sense.
That's what it is.
What
Basically.
they settled for what was it? 15 million? What's it?
12 million.
12 million.
Yeah.
So they settled for 12 million with her family. And this is the funny part. They settled for 12 million. They made all these laws and changes that they want to apply regarding it.
After every black theft, they do.
Yeah. They want to apply these reforms in the city of, was it Louisiana? Was it
Kentucky.
Kentucky. So all this stuff is being done except arresting
the
fucking cops.
niggas who did it.
So my thing is, and now so y'all rather run the city broke than arrest the fucking cops that did it. You see how crazy that is? Because that's tax money in a sense. It is.
But even after, like, either way, the family's gonna get the money anyway. Even even if the cops get charged and sentenced and indicted, they still gonna get that money because it's a wrongful death.
Yeah, it is. But they
trying to
settlements aren't. Let's be clear on this. Settlements aren't always awarded in wrongful death situations regarding the city. That's one.
But this one is
Hold on. Let me finish. They aren't always rewarded regarding wrongful deaths, especially with the police. Two, they're never rewarded this quickly, and you gotta consider the fact that they aren't rewarded this quickly, and also if you look at the situation, the majority, the size of this case or what this whole thing that transpired. They're throwing this money out to like, okay, let's shut up about this. Let's here's our form of justice regarding it. So that goes to show that they don't wanna deal with the situation directly as far as arresting the cops, but they want to go around the bush and say, okay, let's see how best we can please y'all so y'all can shut up about the shit and just like let it go.
I don't think nobody's still gonna shut up though.
They know it's not.
They're not going to, but
I think they was taking the matter to like the grand jury or something like that.
Yeah,
they should take it there.
but just arrest the
that's
fucking
just
cops.
another example of them take this money.
Yeah.
And then it's just supposed to be like all right, now that you accepted this money, we're good now.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. That's it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
Work that way.
So the life of black people or just people in general are basically worth a couple of dollars. You could pay me enough.
You can't put a dollar amount on
Yeah, on
life.
life. You can't.
At all.
You can't.
It
Not my
don't
love
matter.
one.
Life is
don't-
precious, man.
Nah, not
you
my
only
love
get
one.
one. You
Don't
can
matter
always
what you offer.
You can always
50
get money either way around it.
You ain't gonna kill my sister and then give me $12 million and then that's just gonna heal it. It's just not gonna work like that.
And then it's- and then-
you might
then
still
it's
travel
another-
and still cry about it, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Then it's another-
that boy is sick.
Sick.
Boy, I got 12 million ways to try to find a way to kill you.
It's not gonna even be 12 million though. After they take them taxes out, man.
Nah.
Well, I know
I think they
it's
give
no
you the whole
taxes.
thing.
I
Yeah,
don't think
it's no taxes.
when it's like that, I don't think
It's
they
not.
do it.
It's a city settlement. I don't think it's no tax. Y'all remember that case that happened years ago with that J. Cole made that song about the little girl that they ran up in the house, Ayana. Y'all know about that?
What song? Was it how the song go?
I forgot. I forgot. He made a song about. No, he actually mentioned it in the song. I think it was in that album. Was it on Born Center? You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what's the name of the song?
He ain't listening.
What was no? I say it might have been on the album. What was the name of the song? Yeah, the song that he did regarding the girl that got killed.
That wasn't from Born Center.
It might have been. I don't know.
No, that nothing to do with Born Center.
The album. I said the song might have been on the album.
No.
I'm gonna find it though.
That's
But if y'all know about it, he basically this girl.
For your eyes only?
Nah, it wasn't that
That
real.
wasn't on that
It wasn't that real. It wasn't that
Oh,
real.
that was dedicated to his friend.
This is regarding a girl. Yes, J. Cole dedicates video to 7-year-old dead girl. Ayana Jones, the shooting of Ayana Jones. So it was on Crooked Smile. Yes, it was on Crooked Smile. Yeah, I was correct. Born Sinner. So that album, Born Sinner, the song Crooked Smile, it was dedicated in the video. He dedicated to the girl. Her name was Ayana Jones. In 2010, the DEA they ran up in her house. I think it was like a drug raid, and they shot and killed a 7-year-old girl in her house. And Ayana Stanley Jones, yeah. And this is all supposedly in kind of like in reticent to the whole war on drugs type thing. So I don't know if they had a settlement with this issue, but it's like you don't do shit like that and then try to like, oh, let me just throw you some money.
I guess
So
for that, if they was to prosecute the cops for wrongful, for going the wrong person out. That mean they gotta start from the top. Cause that mean it wasn't good communication, and the whole thing was wrong.
It was a botch.
So everybody got to get charged.
Yeah, it was a botch thing.
Whoever issued the warrant, whoever signed it, all of that, they got.
So everybody got to go through it. So
but the
take that $12 million and do that.
But the warrants come from the judge, right?
Yeah,
don't they gotta get the warrant from the
judge just signs it.
Yeah, but the judge,
you don't really have to see the judge.
Exactly. The judge don't really have to they're not gonna really be. They're just doing their job.
I mean, they present the situation and just say sign.
Yeah, you just send you a paper.
We got information that a big drug deal leader is stationed here. He has all these drugs here. We just need this no-knock warrant signed so we can.
The deputy that issued that raid also, it was the deputy chief.
Yeah, everybody.
They should. They should that because. And my thing is, don't people feel guilty though?
No.
Some people do. Some people get. I feel like some people get eaten alive, but they just can't really show it.
I don't really see it.
You don't see no remorse or nothing.
But you don't know what they're going through behind closed doors.
Like
that's the truth.
That's true, but even when they see these people out in public and they record them, you don't see no type of remorse or nothing.
It's never ending.
Like. You know what you did. You know you did wrong. At least you can admit that you were wrong and you apologize to the family or something. You can do something.
It's too late. Sorry, you can't just go back and apologize.
It's never too late to apologize. It's never too late.
That only happens when you feel true remorse behind what you did, though.
That's right, because they don't feel remorse.
Then you know what? You might be right in that sense. Like they might not just.
Some of them have that blank look, like they don't know what to do.
It's unfortunate it happened, but they really don't care.
They don't care.
So,
because it's never too late to go back and apologize to somebody.
But apologies ain't going through it.
Yeah, apologies not going to do nothing.
It's
but
a step in the direction of showing that you actually
that you show remorse,
like remorse, and you're sincere in your actions
about what you did. Yep, that's all.
So what would be the okay enough apology? Just say I'm sorry for shooting your kid.
Nah,
the apology. Is never gonna be the be all.
So
but it's just a start to push there. Like
it's just a clear conscience. Hey, I apologize.
Yeah, like that's something you gotta get off
it. Or you don't take it. It is what it is.
Right, but then the family goes, okay, you apologize. Yeah. But now I want you
to be in jail.
Face what you've done.
Yeah, that's like the.
Wait, I ain't go to jail.
So you're just apologizing. Look. I did the first half. That's it.
But that's the thing, though. No one, honestly, in that situation, you know you don't want to go to jail. So you might apologize, but you're not gonna be like.
That's like the female cop that ran in the wrong house and killed.
Yeah,
she was very apologetic, and his family they took the apology. His brother even hugged her and everything. Yeah, she's in jail.
She's in jail, but she's trying to get out. She's trying to get out on probation and
but she didn't apologize.
She apologized. She felt remorse. It's up to the family to fill his.
I don't think it was like. I think that was like honest. Listen, I heard it.
But then again, women are different kind of crazy when it comes to men.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think she. I think
she was sincere about it.
Right, but when they saying they about to give you 32 years, the sincerity will come out of you real quick over that situation.
That's true, but
versus
I still think
regarding that,
it's different. I feel like when you did, it don't really hit you that. Like, damn, 30 years. But when you start waking up one day, second day, it's like, oh, shit, this is serious now. I'm here for 30 years, same thing every day. That's when you break down. Like.
But the brother that hugged the two and was like, he was on some other shit. Like,
that's what people say.
You can't tell somebody how to accept an apology. And that's just probably how he accepts her apology.
In all honesty, you're supposed to forgive. In all honesty. You're supposed to forgive.
Yeah, but you can't tell somebody when to forgive.
He did that little too instant. He did in court. Like I was like,
right,
you know your brother's dead, right?
You don't know what he did. What he did to like help him get to that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so you would do
some soul searching.
I mean, as a Muslim man, I have to.
But at that instant, right then, you gonna hug the person that killed your brother.
I'm not gonna hug him, but I'm not gonna be like trying to blow their head off right there. I gotta.
Yeah, but that's different. That's what I'm saying. He was on some like, don't even worry about it.
Right, but you gotta realize this situation, that matter been happened, right? The death of his brother.
The thing was only about a month later.
The court date and all that was like months later.
Nah, it was months later.
Nigga, it didn't happen on a Tuesday and was then going into place next Wednesday.
No, but it was only about a month later, a month and a half later. They wasn't that far ahead.
It was more. It was way more time than that.
Yeah, it was
way more time because they had to investigate the matter.
Different.
They had to investigate the matter. Investigations take how long?
I'm not about to sit there. Oh, come here, let's burn it in because you killed my brother. Like,
but that's you. That's you.
But you can't tell him how
he should process
like, and plus he was religious. So for you to get past it. To better yourself as a person, you have to, you
pray on it and you.
I don't know.
I'm not saying I will forgive. I'm not saying.
I'm not saying I won't forgive. I forgive, but at that instant, and like that moment, right then and there, just like that, like
me personally,
that was like some show booty.
Me personally, it's gonna take time, but all people are different. My time might be a year. His time might be a month.
Knowing that these white people are constantly killing us as well too, and then trying to throw this sob story around. I'm not having that shit, bitch. Get out my face.
Some people, somebody was having a conversation. I was listening. They was like, you see how they had a press conference, how the family was so civilized. They was on TV saying their story. But if you had an ignorant black person, they would never have had none of those. Somebody speaking up, saying the right things. No, forget that, cursing them, send them to prison. They would never been on TV like that.
They wouldn't because that ignorant black person is somebody who's angry.
Which one?
It has like all these.
No, I mean like people that come out as some real black people. Majority of people that go on TV, they try to be civilized. No, please get justice for such and such.
They do that after you've had time to deal with that. They don't like if somebody gets shot down, they're not gonna run up to you as you holding a Malik in your hands and say, "How do you feel about this? What do you?" You know what I'm saying? They give you time.
Like this. You can't go on national TV and on the news trying to act hood and all that. You gotta be civilized, cause
it's your message.
Your message won't really get across like that, cause they're gonna figure like you have a reason to act that way, but they're gonna think you coming off ignorant and all that. Yeah,
so the image that they expect.
That's the image that they expect from you.
Both images could be taken as it's still weak at the end of the day.
Now you could come off civilized and still get your point across that we need justice.
I get what he's saying. He's saying like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you don't show enough rage, then the black people won't. You know what I'm saying? They won't rock with you. Then if you act ignorant, you know what I'm saying? That's just giving the white people what they want. So I get what you saying.
But my thing is though, like in this situation right here, my thing is like, it's a race thing. This has been going on for a long while. Like, come on, for real. Like I don't think there's an amount of like. I don't think there's an amount of remorse that one can have regarding racial inequality in this country and against our people that will make me look at it and be like, you know what? Yeah, it's alright, it's cool. At least not even so soon too. Like, don't even worry about it. Come, let's bring it. I know you fucked up. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Certain situations, it ain't gonna be no kumbaya right away.
Yeah, you guys. It might take time to process.
It might never be a kumbaya for me in no situation at all.
For stuff like that, it might take years.
Yeah,
because you gotta wake up every day and not say
it's really a process. It's a process. Exactly. It's a process that you gotta you gotta slowly encounter and take on every day to better yourself and keep the memories of that loved one in your head. Like it's going to be a process.
And if you're on a certain level or a certain path of religion, that can play a heavy factor in what your next steps are.
And plus, it all depends on the person also. The other person that died, how they live their life. Well, they did what they're supposed to do.
That too. Like how they will want you to act on their behalf. And like, because some people, like just say, God forbid, somebody dies, but they're so like religious, they're so forgiving, and the person that killed them, you feel as though you don't want to forgive them, but you know deep down the person that they killed, they will forgive them even though. So like you gotta think of that stuff too. Like, alright, you killed him, but like deep down,
What if he wanted me to be forgiven because he was forgiven?
There you go.
Yeah,
it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes.
For a reason. It sucks, but
it be like that sometimes.
Jack ready to march up the country, right?
These white motherfuckers can kill them over and over and over. They say no. This is them just having fun at this point right here. Ain't no fucking reason.
Like I said, we not gonna see a change until our kids get older. Like, damn, I remember when I was 7 sitting behind his podcast talking about it. Look at it now. Like,
nah, shit ain't gonna happen until niggas start getting real angry at this shit. Like all this,
everybody be in prison and dead.
Let's let it slide. Nah, some shit gotta
niggas start capping police, right?
Some shit gotta start really start happening.
Niggas start doing
they
that.
gotta start feeling it because if they don't, they're gonna keep doing this shit over and over.
I mean, they already doing it.
We want to be. Everybody's gonna keep going. We want to keep being forgiving and shit like that. Like Nat Turner at some point was like, I'm not taking this shit no more, and he stood up and he raised hell for that. So at some point, people gotta be like, yo, all this forgiving shit, all this, but maybe they didn't. Nah, man, that shit is out. We tired of that right now.
It's out, but again, you can't dictate what other people want to do.
You can't, but I think people should start looking at things differently.
Should we show remorse for the cops that got shot in the head in LA County?
Yeah, we should, because senseless killing and these kind of racist acts, it's like two different things. It's really two different things. Like,
gotcha.
I'm not saying all cops are bad. I'm not saying all cops should be dead. But it's like, I'm not gonna justify someone walking to a precinct and shooting 4 cops in the head. That's
a person that's fed up though.
But what is
it could be it could be taken that way. But like he
saw a cop car.
But you killed 4 people that didn't do anything in that instinctive moment.
He don't see it that way. He see it as though, okay, they're out here doing that to us.
They at war with us.
Yeah, so he probably
I'm starting the war.
I'm not like agreeing on what he did as being right, but that might be his mindset. He like, okay, they're doing this to us without no repercussions, no backlash. So he probably just fed up to the point was the first cop car I see, and I see as though they're lacking or not paying attention, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah,
some people think like that. That's just probably.
But then it's flipped now. When a cop on the street, you see like 4 black people just chilling, like they gonna be aggressive now. Like,
but they already do that. They already like that to one.
You can't say aggressive
already
now.
Like that.
They already
like
didn't
that.
have that mindset though.
But they're already like that with us.
But my thing is though, there's a thin line. You can't really correlate those two situations because there's a thin line between that kind of separates them. Like a guy walking into a precinct and shooting 4 random cops in the head. That's like.
Keep saying the precinct.
They was in the car. It's just 2 people. It's just 2
car.
Two cops in the car.
That's
female and a male.
That's the most random execution style killing that there ever is. The reason why I say it's random is because even though there might have been a motive behind him, which we might not essentially know, it was still the most random of thing. Like
it's not random if he woke up with the intentions to do that because he's a person.
But it happened at a random. In instance, what I'm saying, like it's not a random instance.
It wasn't random.
We don't know if
this was meant to happen.
It's not random for a person who woke up with the intentions on I'm going to get me some cops.
And then the opportunities just.
And then you walking down the street saying I'm shoot at the cops today, and you see a cop car. What you gonna do?
Yeah, but I'm saying and I'm not saying it's a random act. I'm saying it's a random instance, and like they just literally just living their lives and it just happened. Whereas the act of like a racist act, it's kind of like. It's even if he did that and it was like predestined or he was like he kind of anchored in those thoughts. This racist thing is more. It's a more deep rooted and embedded thing. It's like okay, this is a skin and color thing right here. This is more so an embedded hate that I have to protrude in some way, one way or another, and so I go ahead and I do it. It usually starts. It usually starts from prejudgment, like oh, I see this suspicious person walking, or this suspicious person jogging in my neighborhood, or this suspicious person that may have drugs, or this. It usually starts from like that, waking up and just going to a law enforcement officer and just killing them just because. It's a completely different.
He probably didn't wake up with that. He could have been thinking this out before.
But I'm saying though, whether he's been thinking about it or not, it's a random instance of an act that's you can't really justify that as opposed to a racist act that kind of has embedded thoughts before.
We're not justifying it, but that's just probably how he felt. Like
so you saying like so you're saying like what police do to us wouldn't be a random act of something that because. We don't know that when we get pulled over, we're gonna get pulled out the car and then a knee in our neck or shot.
That's what I'm saying. Those instances, those situations, those situations happen usually in instances like driving while black, running while black, jogging while black,
how you feel
selling
they don't
cigars
wake
while
up
black,
and
or
feel that way.
Huh?
They can wake up and feel that way. The first black person I pull over today. That's the end of his life.
Beat his ass.
But I'm not saying I don't know whether he was and things like that. But I'm saying though, those are instances deriving from power-driven situations such as law enforcement, white supremacy, white privilege. Those things have certain contingencies that apply to it, as opposed to a random guy waking up and just going to commit homicide on uniformed officers. It's different. There's clearly a different line right there. So my thing is like you can't sit there and like try to like in any way correlate or justify that.
No,
you can't correlate to like those murders that keep happening constantly over and over and over. You really can't do it like it's not. They don't compare like that.
But the same thing happened like a couple years ago with the guy that was on top of the building with the assault rifle shooting at the cops. Cause
on Jersey City?
No. In Houston. For the
Oh no, he wasn't shooting at cops. He was shooting everybody. That's a festival.
Yeah, he was shooting at cops though. Cause they was marching, and he was shooting at cops.
It was a white guy, black guy.
You know he was.
It was a black guy.
It was black.
Yeah, it was a black guy. He was shooting at cops though.
This is the Houston thing.
Yeah, in Houston. He was shooting at cops.
But see those
had other agenda.
Yeah, but see those.
No.
That was part of a clan or something.
No, it was because it was a cop killing of a unarmed black man.
Oh, when he was like, man, I don't want to say that. When he shot, it was like 3 cops died.
Yeah.
I think those situations are a bit different and they apply different contingencies. But like
he was military though. I think he was military.
Yeah, I think he was too.
I don't know his background, but I know he had
military
style guns.
The military people, that'd be a whole nother thing too.
Yeah, they mess with the government.
It's not who they mess with or who they affiliated with. It's just like when a military person reacts to like shootings and stuff, that's them seeing it as warfare. Like that's like we at war with police now. So when they see it that way, they going out blazing.
So did he kill himself or they killed him or he survived?
I'm pretty sure it's one of the two. He either went out himself or
no. I think he turned himself in after all that shooting.
I'm not even sure how it ended.
I feel like if you gonna kill a whole bunch of people and then you try to kill yourself, what's the point? Like go down with your guns blazing. You already did a whole bunch. Go down like
those military guys. Ex-military, paramilitary individuals. They're very chauvinistic individuals. Like they're very patriotic. They live and breathe American air. So it's like they take these situations completely differently.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you got
a whole different light.
Mental instability as well too to their lives as well too that contributes. So it's like they approach the shit as like completely. It's just unabashed. Like there's no holster on their approach to like things like that. So those are usually from some wild case scenarios right there. It's hard to say whether they are. Well, you can't really say they're right or wrong if they're killing people. But it's like
mental health. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, it's a lot that goes into that kind of stuff right there. So
speaking of wild cases, what about the wildfires in California?
Wildfire.
Yeah, like how that start with a gender reveal?
Yeah, gender reveal.
Hey, I'm not
like I was watching the news I was watching the news Wednesday. Like the shit's still going on. They were like they don't know if it's not gonna be put out until another 2 weeks. I said 2 weeks.
That's a lot.
Are they gonna charge them?
It's a lot of
land.
So are they gonna charge them people though?
They They charge them and they getting a fine and all that.
They gonna get a fine. But I don't think they're gonna charge them.
Yeah, but people died though.
Yeah, but I mean,
people died, property lost, houses lost.
It's a lot going on with that.
What was the gender reveal?
It's a
gender reveal.
No, like how did it start the fire?
It was one of the machines that
shoot things up.
It pop out the smoke that reveals the sex, whether it's blue or pink. But what happened?
Sparks.
Excuse me, I burped. What happened was when it did the smoke, sparks hit. And they in the like California,
it's dry.
It's dry. So all it take, nigga, you could slap 2 rocks together and it's just gonna take off. So when it sparked, it caught on fire immediately. Everything was just.
And it was in the woods.
Immediately, yeah, like in the park, I guess. Mm-hmm. Like I'm near this shed. Like it's like.
Don't matter.
But then again, it's like you can't even be mad at them because people do gender reveals everywhere. Yeah. They do it everywhere. It's not. True. We ain't wake up with the thought of we're gonna cause the biggest fire to ever happen.
I remember this girl was trying to fart her gender reveal out. It was on the Breakfast Club. She farted her gender reveal color out. I'm like,
What?
People, right. So like what I was saying,
it's doing too much.
It's doing way too much.
Even at that shit, right? This is something. Just say some boy and girl.
I swear the lady in the therapy office said the same thing.
So
they should have. They should have.
I wonder who started the gender reveal thing.
Like on the plus side of that. Well, it's no plus.
She was like, well, if you gonna do it, like do it with a cake. Like
what happened to old fashioned? It's just too much now.
People want to be creative.
That's all it is.
It's being creative.
So now that baby gonna grow up like, yo, you started California wildfires back in 2020.
That's the best story. I love to hear that story.
Like imagine, you're a special kid. You know that, right?
You're a special one.
They gonna be paying that for the rest of their lives.
Until that kid our age.
That's so crazy. Imagine that situation when it happens in that moment and the fire starts. They just
shit, time around.
Yo, we about to be fucked up. Like, and then the next day it's still going. Like, yo, that shit still going, bro. Like
everybody got told me the story.
It's been 5 weeks now, but that shit's still running, blazing.
Props to the people that's fighting that fight.
That's scary.
The governor of California. Is like with big fires like this they use prisoners. Inmates, they use prisoners. They're gonna allow. He signed a bill. I forgot the name of the bill, but he signed a bill where once prisoners get out of prison, they're able to
go right to the fire department.
They're able to apply for a job at the fire department and actually get it.
I think that.
That's dope. I respect that. So props to that governor in California.
A few inmates have lost their lives. I think 2 lost their lives a couple of years ago. And people just keep losing
for volunteer work for the fire department.
Yeah, and they don't get paid really shit for that. So it's like
12 cents an hour.
I applaud him taking that executive decision into order because that's just
I read that.
That's a little crazy right there. But this
wildfire shit get out of prison.
This wildfire shit is intense. And it's dry as hell, like in California. That was just wild, man. I mean,
they was hoping the rain would help, but it ain't really do what it's supposed to do.
I get you don't really plan that, but that's still in some way some sort of negligence.
Nah, because it's listen.
At some point, you're not.
That's like you taking your phone. Like you don't think your phone gonna blow up in your pocket, right?
And what?
And then you walking down the street, and then blow half your leg off.
No balls.
like then what? It's like yo, this is something I put in my pocket every day. It's
something you're not expecting.
It's a smoke machine.
Wasn't phones to be blown up in people's pockets?
Yeah, but that was galaxies. But
what
I'm saying is like it's a smoke machine. The worst it's supposed to do is just not blow the smoke out, right? That's what it's not. It's just not going to reveal agenda. For it to reveal agenda and then just like fizzle up, and next thing you know, it's just exploding.
Then,
that's crazy.
I was also reading on the news the smoke is so thick in the air that it's going to other states. I said, wow, and then they show
dark.
And then they show the map, the U.S. map, and some of the smoke is moving east. I'm like, God damn,
nigga, the whole it's dark. Like it's like it could be 7:00 in the morning, and then it'll look like 12 at night.
Yeah, they said the air quality is
terrible out there. Like that's why they moving everybody out there.
They're evacuating people. But they said
crazy,
the air quality is
all the
bad.
wildlife animals, all that stuff. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But like I said, they didn't wake up that day knowing they would cause one of the biggest fires.
Yeah, because I also they got the so somebody snapped in my ears. I'm like,
and of course that whole gender reveal thing. There's an alligator gender reveal party as well too. An alligator gender reveal party.
Look, I'm done.
Alligator?
Yes, an alligator gender reveal party.
Like the animal alligator?
Man, give me a cake, man.
Right,
put blue in the cake or pink in the cake. And
I'm trying to figure out if this is in Florida because this is some Florida shit right here.
It doesn't even matter.
That's the only place alligators are found.
So how you just look under and just like, oh.
No, they found in Louisiana. In the bayou somewhere.
Louisiana as well.
I can't
it's just those two places though.
To go outside, see alligator on my porch. Snakes coming on my toilet.
They said the animal they put a watermelon in the with the color of the baby. When the alligator risky. Snaps and melts, it shows. And it said they react with cheers and delight, but it angered some people because their annoyance that an alligator was used called it hideous and cruel. So I don't.
He ain't signed up for that. He ain't signed up for that.
It's the white people shit. Like I don't know.
Leave that to the white.
Yeah.
I don't have no talk.
That's white folk business. That's white people. Like we ain't dealing with.
Alligator ain't signed up for that.
We ain't dealing with this white folk shit right here.
Sign up for, but
Let's deal with some black folk shit though. All right. So what's your pregame before sex? How y'all handle going into sex? Like what's your pregame?
He did a whole 360.
Yeah. Because that's white people shit right there. Let's talk about some black folk shit. All right. What do niggas do before they? What's y'all game plan before y'all get ready? We don't need a chick to smash. Like what's it? You know when you have the dreads, like y'all need my shit's twisted. Like what's y'all pre-line up? What's y'all pre?
Oh, like the go-to moves.
Yeah, the go-to moves before sex. Yeah, what niggas be using?
Danny, you first, Danny.
I don't use no. I just be like,
wait, hold on. You be very careful with what you say in this podcast.
Yo, these are the stylings of Danny Nelson. We do not agree with nothing he's saying.
The Brick City Antics is not responsible.
Brick City Antics is not responsible for anything that come out of Daniel Nelson's mouth. His name is Daniel Nelson.
I don't know. That's my name.
You be very threatful. I believe it. Chill out.
You on thin ice, my nigga. Real thin ice.
What do you do?
Can't think of nothing right now.
Oh my god, you can't think of nothing. That's not incriminating right now. Like that's what it is.
You know what? I'll go first. What I do is, y'all know like my hair be all, you know what I'm saying, curly and be up. I'll be like, you really got the type of hands that would feel good in my hair. Like, I want somebody to play in my hair. Oh, that's all you want?
I used that before when I had my dreads.
It's like, come play in my hair.
Yep, girls wanted to run their fingers through my dreads. I had that. I asked a girl to come over to do my hair one day. She ain't never even touched my hair.
She ain't even twisted.
She ain't twisted not one dread.
We know what's going on.
She didn't twist not one dread.
Nigga, she pulled up. He had on the do-rag. Like, you ain't come to.
You about to get twisted up. Like
you ain't about to do no retwisting.
My go-to is always massages. Like
I use that too. I always massage. I need a back massage.
I've been to the gym a lot. You know my shit be tense.
What, y'all need a massage or y'all giving one?
No, I get one.
See, that's what y'all mean.
I get one, and then
saying you'll give one.
I do one.
Saying you'll give one, I get it quicker.
Nah, but
it's quicker when you
either or. But I'm giving one.
You've been working all week.
But see, either or. But I just be like, yo, you know,
tense.
I usually just segue the conversation. Yeah, you know, some of my baby daddy. Well, that's cool. Yo, you know, I was in the gym this morning. My shit is tight right now. Like, what? Yeah, you know, I got the shea butter that I was gonna put on after I shower. Nah, I mean, I put it on for you. Like, and then one thing we do another. Like, and then you gotta be like, yo, you don't want to get nothing. What's that, champion hoodie? You don't want to get nothing in the hoodie though. You got, you gotta take that off. Like that's a pink sweatshirt right there. You know what I'm saying?
Already done.
But that's how you know though.
I've done this before too. It was raining. Girl came over my house. I said, you can't have
outside clothes.
I swear to God, no lie. She did this. She took everything off in bra and panties. She get in the bed, take the cover off. 2 seconds later, my drawers on my ankles.
That worked, but
I didn't believe that worked until it got done to me. It's like,
I swear, I'm like,
yo, I don't like outside clothes. I'm like, but I just took this out to dry it. Like, smell it. Look, I'm clean. I got in the seat. I got in my car seat, drove here, and then I'm sitting here. Yeah, but you was still outside.
Yeah, the air still here.
Right.
Yo, you know another one of mine too? The pre-shower game. Like I'll wait when they get there. And then go to the shower. Then come out with the oil and shit. But it's not too much work because you already ready.
Too much work.
You're fresh and shining. They know what it is already. Hang it off a little bit. Don't even tie it properly. Just let the shit hang a little bit.
Swing your hip a little bit so it can drop. You be like, oh,
just like that.
I got mad blood on my hands.
Playing like that. Like listen, man. I asked somebody to rip the towel off, man. Like with the work. Like I'm telling you, man. It works. That's a go-to right there.
Man.
What for you though?
Oh yeah, mine. We just chilling.
The crazy part is, I feel like I know what he wanted to say.
Yeah, so we just chilling. We watching TV. I was like, come over. She come over, sit next to me. I put my hand around. my hands go down the shirt. Start feeling on nipples. Like I start rolling nipples together.
Wait, do you give permission to do this stuff?
Yo, what?
Yeah. So stop. It's all right. You won. He won. So we're gonna stop this right here. We're gonna stop this.
So what if she ain't feeling that?
What if she told you no?
Nah, she came over. She came over.
That don't mean That don't mean Put your hands down my shirt.
Just because she came and sat closer don't mean.
Put your hands down my shirt.
Wait. Hold on. Go ahead. You got the floor.
She comes over. My hand goes around and down her shirt. She looks at me. I start playing with nipples. She don't move my hand. Hey, we cool. Her hand goes on my leg. Start playing with her. Okay. You know?
If she do move your hand.
Ain't no if she do move my hand. Ain't no if she do move my hand. It's either we doing it or I'm doing it. His reaction when you said it, move your hand away. He was like, I don't know what that's about.
That's not how we move around here.
No, we ain't moving like that.
We don't move like that around here.
I'm just saying. His reaction. His reaction made me think that. So.
If she say no, then you're like, okay, that's fine. Then y'all leave and go your separate ways. She go home, you stay in the house and whatnot, right?
No, we just sit there and still watch TV.
Oh, I kick her.
Y'all kick out?
No, I don't kick her out.
Good job.
No,
you get 2 points for that.
Because I know when I chill with somebody, we talking and she operate, I'm like, I could kick her out of the car. I'm like, yo, I could call you an Uber, so I'll make sure you get home safe, you know. I would never talk to them again.
What's y'all go to when y'all so let's say y'all trying to get some ass, right? And then she had a situation where you can't smash. Or like, she practicing celibacy at the moment, or like she on her period. Like, what's y'all like? Are y'all? Because I've done this before. Where like I hit a chick like, yo, you trying to come through? Yeah, you know. And then you know what I'm saying? I already set up emotion. They come through and she's like, oh yeah, but I got my period. But I'm on my way though. And I was just like.
For me, the text message stopped right there. Like,
no, but see, she said I'm on my way, and then he asked on the way, I got my period, just so you know. So I'm just like, yo, my mom just called me. I gotta go to the store real quick.
You can't use that for everything.
Nah, you got it.
What y'all do?
All right. Hey, yo, Shaq, call my phone and say you getting jumped.
I do the same shit. I call Will. I'm like, yo, Will. I'm like, when she get here, call me, tell me such and such and such. I gotta go now. Like now, like nigga, nigga, put your best Denzel Washington act on right now.
Man. I need training day. Yo, niggas just touch me, bro. Yo, where you at? I'm on my way. Like I'm coming right now. Yo, look, you gotta go real quick.
That's y'all segue out of that.
Yeah, I call Will. He already knows.
I'm gonna be real. Sometimes it'll be like. It depends on how it flow when she get there, right?
Because
but sometimes it depends on if I rock with you.
If I
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not chilling with you. We can hang out for the day.
Pull up and we cool like that. It's like
I'm gonna give her a head.
It's like, all right, cool. You know any good shows on Netflix? We could just rock out like that. Order something to eat. We could.
If I really want to knock some coins loose though, like you got
to ask her like so. How long you been in period for? Like, is it the last day?
Like this nigga boy. This nigga is it bleeding?
Yeah, is it bleeding? That's how you gotta ask. Is it the beginning or the end?
Can I just like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I've been that's not true. I've been like, look,
who has it?
Is it the end of the week or is it the beginning of the week? Like, what we at with it? Like, I ain't gonna hold you too. Like, I gotta inquire too. Like,
we all have done it before, but
what? Got your sword bloody?
Not bloody.
You said we all done it from time family.
What you just said, asking, are you in the beginning or you at the end?
I know.
Shaq, now y'all got your sword blood now.
No, sir.
You stop lying. You always say.
No bullshit. I never did. Hand to God, I never did.
Don't put your hand on. I don't know what you believe in.
Don't put your hand on God.
I never did.
That's why people be like, oh, my mother. I'm like, I don't know if you like your mother that much. Like,
you was in the story, right?
That's true though. Some people like their mothers like that.
Oh man.
Yo, let me tell y'all one thing I hate. I'm just sitting here thinking about this all morning, bro.
Boy.
And I don't know if it's just me or like in my bucket. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing, right? But this is just a side joke. I just wanted to. Y'all ever buy a pack of boxers and it don't have a pee hole and it don't have a tag to indicate what's the front or the back? So now you gotta figure it out yourself.
Nah.
Bro, I bought a pair of Michael Adams, right? I must have grabbed literally the baddest batch in the whole store because this junk, I didn't want okay, so it don't have the pee hole, right? But you know how I have the design to indicate that it's the front. Like something to indicate, whether it's extra clothing or something, to indicate, all right, this is the front.
They got the little lines though. With the
right, it don't have none of that.
I don't know.
It don't have none of that. I was like,
so basically, it just ass and ass.
Yeah. That's what it seemed like. And
They just made a couple.
You gotta put them on and fill out.
I did. I'm like, nah, maybe I gotta flip it around. I flip it another way. It's the same thing. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I can't do this. Throw them away. Throw them away.
Them the notes in the box. I don't know.
Hey yo, whatever Michael Adams got going on, he gotta stop, bro. Cause that just made me mad.
That's them double sided.
Let's say one for women.
Nah, it's in the men's section.
Oh,
What store is it?
It could be unisex.
Because niggas move shit around in stores too. Like,
this is from what's his name at the mall. Where we used to work.
oh yeah, they definitely somebody in that department.
But I'm saying like there's no
women bosses.
no they're not. There's a Fruit of the Loom or something like that would be like.
Yeah, but for the room, you see them with it on. You see
but that's what I'm saying. It wasn't there. You know how sometimes these boxer companies send out defective boxes in the pack, but you won't know that until you open the pack.
I ain't never had defective boxes before.
You should. You should have did it back in the day. People open the box. Okay.
Nah, I opened the one next to it. Like, you know, like
you should have kept that one.
I opened the one next to it. I'm like, oh my god, he's cool.
You should have kept that one.
But I'm so sadistic. I'm like, I just touched these. I don't want them. I just opened that one. I want a fresh pack.
That's sad.
So I put those back and grabbed the fresh pack.
When y'all got a chick coming over, right? Do y'all like what's y'all get busy attire? Do y'all free ball?
Free ball?
Yeah. When she comes
it's either you put on the
y'all ever change y'all you ever change your house outfit for shit like over here? Y'all did that?
You gotta put on the tightest.
Okay, you just free ball. I use to free ball in with like a tank top with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It depends though. If I'm putting on some shorts, I might. But if it's cold, if it's colder, I might put on a sweat and hug you right.
When I was back years ago, y'all gonna laugh at me. I used to have a specific pair of pants that had to hold the cards. So she would just hang out. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was
type of village man.
Thank you. I know when she coming up, I'll throw them on because I know, like, you know, since I wiggle a little bit, it's gonna hang out. You know what I'm saying? There we go.
Village boy. He's just a body boy for real.
No, that's like why. It's an outfit though. Shit like that. You know you did things out like that.
I went my whole cover like shit.
Freak booty.
I ain't ready yet. Like,
sick junk.
They said I ain't ready yet.
I ain't ready yet. Like I got.
I'm sick. Y'all is sick.
Oh my god.
This nigga got specific meat hangout pants that he just. No, don't come in. I didn't. Let me change my pants. Like, what if a family member comes? His brother's come in the room or something.
His shit just hanging out.
He got some legs closed.
I'm throwing the heaviest thing I could find at this nigga. Yo. What's up with you?
Oh man.
He have his legs closed tight like, oh shit, my
This nigga got long johns, crotch cut out.
Yo, you gotta have a pair just in case. Like, or I will throw them on too. Like, it could be hot as hell outside. I don't care how hot it is. She coming over. I'm throwing on some long johns. A long john make it work. A long john will take you further than any other outfit. It would.
No, I like.
Or you get the gray ones, the gray and the white ones. The compression ones, yeah.
All my briefs are compression, so.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna just be walking around your box. You gotta
do
make it look like you ain't trying to fuck, but you trying to fuck.
Man, I'm telling man, this is my house. I walk around in my drawers. What the fuck? It's just like that. I walk around in my drawers. It's my house.
I can't believe it.
I'm
gonna answer the door like that. Oh, you just got your drawers on? Yeah, it's my house. I walk around like that.
Nah. I got
So would y'all want y'all women to be naked, waiting for y'all when y'all show up?
Yes.
Or with clothes on?
Well, but do they know what you coming over for?
Yeah.
Or they just think you're coming over to chill?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
If you pregame,
conversation,
she gotta be ready.
You know what's going on.
Nah, I don't really care because either way you gonna get naked regardless. I don't really care whether you ready or not. Like when I get there, it's good.
Nah, because when I come, I'm undressing at the door.
Yeah, at the door. As soon as you open
It's
the
just
door,
like, yo, come on, let's go. Yo. What's up?
For me, I like my woman clothes on. Like, I don't know.
You want to take it?
Yeah. I like to be the one that can zip it faster than that, man. I can't. I'm like, hold on, relax.
This boy got real itchy.
Like it gets the blood going. I'm like, damn.
Oh man, this thing is the blood going.
It gets the blood going. Like,
What's behind door number 1? Ooh.
I'm like, hold on, turn around, let me take your pants off. I'm buckling, like, you click. I'm like, ooh, it's about to go down.
They like on Christmas, like, ooh, I'm about to give you something.
I make sure I dress up first. And she's like, you ain't get it just nah. I gotta. Let me see if I can zip my zipper down.
Oh man, they
gonna mess
like
around
to play.
They gonna mess around and misfire out here.
Oh my gosh,
For me,
yo.
it's sour, but I don't like that too easy. It's like I like.
You wanna work for it, right?
Yeah, I want to work for it.
Yeah, that's that mentality of yours right there. Like that's that. Like, don't tell me you want it, make me want it. Tell me no.
That's literally when I tell them to fight. Like, do something. Don't just lay there. Like, do something. It's like, oh, I'm gonna talk shit to you. I'm like, you gotta put more than like that. Like,
You gotta really make it seem like they don't want it, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, yo, in the show, yo. Hey, yo, in the show. Hey, yo, stop sliding. Hey, yo, in the show, yo. In the show.
Oh man. Boy, you need help.
Serious
You need
If
help.
there's any counselors out there that want to take on this case, you please hit us up.
Oh
Please
my
hit us up.
gosh, yo.
Cause this nigga said put
Sick
up
in
a
the
fight.
head.
This nigga said put up a fight.
Hey, yo, man.
Sick man.
Yo, man. On that note, we gonna wrap it up, man. Like,
Hopefully that's what y'all doing out here.
Oh yeah, I do.
What's y'all? Alright, before we go, let's go.
We going.
What's y'all wildest condom stories?
Oh
Your
man,
wildest condom stories.
I got one. It was like it was a while back. This girl gave me a condom. So it was in a brown paper wrapper. I'm like, what the heck is a brown paper wrapper? What is this? I ripped it, like you could literally rip the brown paper wrapper. And I put it on and I'm doing it. I look down, the whole shit is ripped, hanging on the side. I'm like, the condom is just dangling on the side.
Wait, what?
The condom popped. So as I put it, it's dangling on the side already. I'm like, shit.
So what did you do after?
I just kept getting like 5 more, 6 more pumps, and I'm like, hey, the condom popped. Then, and she
Whoa,
like,
you kept fucking without the condom? Did she know the condom popped?
no, she know. So I got
And you
like 5, 6 pumps down. I tell you, the condom popped. She's like, okay.
Oh no, we gotta get about it. Hey, yo,
Okay,
like, yo, we gotta get about it. So you was fucking her. She think you got a condom on, but yo, we gotta go. Hey yo,
It's a brown paper bag condom. What the heck is this?
You need help.
But
That's why
But I
I
put
bring
the
my own.
other one on. I put it on. I'm like, yo, these keep ripping. You know? So I'm like, I'm already in.
You didn't give me. When you gave me.
I'm already in here. So it's like,
Somebody
exactly.
gave me a. I think it might have been you that gave me a pack of condoms when I was on low on my stash. It was some yellow, colorful ones.
Him.
I gave you some, didn't I?
Him.
was it me?
It was from him. He got it from him. I got it from him.
And it was like some red one.
Yeah, I got it from him. I hate them shits. Like I don't know where the fuck
With
you
the
got it
Trojan
from.
box?
Nah, it wasn't Trojan.
That's when I had
It wasn't
boxes.
Trojan.
Nah.
It was like some
Trojan.
other
It was
brand
You
shit.
could tell like he got it from like a doctor's office.
Yeah, that shit was squeezing my shit. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
they was,
this
like,
shit?
super tight.
Yeah, like I don't
get
Super
that
tight.
from me?
And then they was
Yeah.
ripping. Then they
yes, I was like, I don't know, I can't deal with this shit right here.
Don't take Jimmy Hatcham then.
Yeah, never again. Like, and you, I gave you some too. Yeah, you came out of the car and got some. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I got some. Go ahead, just take them all. Like,
when I had those was a Trojan box. Like you should have the 40 in there.
It wasn't Trojan.
It wasn't. They was
They
like
tight, but
I think they was like
you did have in a box though. You did have in a lifestyle.
Yeah, that's what they were. They was lifestyle.
They was lifestyle.
It was lifestyle.
Oh yeah. Them shits is the worst.
I poured those out in the case of emergency, but me personally, I go buy a box. I go buy a box before I go get some. I stop right to this corner store, grab a box of Magnums before I go.
See, you know, I be feeling guilty though because the corner that I get mine from, then I'm in the box, I'm in the packet individually. So I gotta pull up there when I know I gotta test. Like it's been a couple of times.
No, like
afternoon, I'm going there and I'll be like, yo, let me get 8 condoms, bro. What would you say? Yo, let me.
I hate when they do that. But you heard
and then
me.
you say 8 condoms. Come on, bro, yo, chill out. Bro. Like, yo, and then you gonna take your mind, just throw them on the counter like that. I'm just like,
and you
Spanish guy was like, oh yeah. I was like, yo, chill out, bro, chill out. Come on. I hate when they do that shit.
I swear it happened to me before.
About that?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
It's be weird. Like,
I went to the corner store. I went to the poppy store. I'm like, yo, let me get 2 Magnums. He like, oh, 1 for round 1. 1 for round 2.
I had to knock him shit loose.
I'm like, come on, just give me my shit, man. He taking $2, man.
I usually just buy a box when I'm buying like the supermarket. I just get clothes and have them. I could pick up clothes, but
I just go to Walmart.
But it's a weird thing though. When you buying condoms, people get that and they got them in their hand and people see you. But it is a weird thing though.
It is.
People look at you and just be like,
me personally,
yeah, you're disgusting.
I don't buy them from women.
That's not worse than.
If I go in the corner store and there's a woman in there, I won't buy the condom. I'll go to another store.
Or just wait till she leave.
It's a woman behind there, like you gotta ask her for the condoms. I don't buy them. I just go to the corner store. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, because they gonna judge you, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this woman gonna be like, this nigga here.
I just joke. I just make jokes.
Nah, I
be on the phone like, yo,
see,
how many condoms
I go buy
It'll get worse than buying the.
I go buy him from the pop because I know he can relate.
A, B, and C.
Oh boy, yeah. That is true. That is true.
Hey.
I go to the pharmacy for that. Because that way they gonna judge you. They know you in the situation right now. You're in a pickle.
Hey, how you doing? Let me get the.
Look at that thing.
Hold on. I got this. Just be quiet. Let me get it. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Yeah. It's not Plan A. Yeah. Let me get that.
Oh, I got you.
I usually just go over there. I usually call somebody.
Just go there and be like, yo, it didn't go as planned. Like, all right. Well, I got you there.
Read
like,
off the box.
The only way I can do is if I call some like, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for.
I did this before. I wanted to get a Plan B. I'm like, yo, my cousin Lucky, I love him. I don't want him out here doing nothing stupid. I'm like, yo, let me get that Plan B, man.
That's like easier. It's easier that way. I'm like, how much is this? What is it? A? Plan B? Where do you get the Plan B from? It flows like, oh, over there. Yo, you owe me some money. I sent you money, man. I paid for it. I'm the cashier. I'm reading through all that. If I'm the cashier, I'm reading through all that.
Nah.
Anybody buying, I know what you're buying. So it's like, I don't even know why you're doing that. I'm already tricking out, man.
You just can't have people out here thinking you out here doing
fucking up. Yeah, you fucking up.
But you are.
I don't need them knowing that. I don't need them knowing like that. He out here.
Motherfucker, like,
I don't need him knowing.
It's like
I ain't doing this no more for you, man.
I was just sitting there like, yeah, it's that. It's that. Like, I remember one time it was an older lady, and I'm just like,
you messed up.
Can I get that? So she, I was like, yeah. She's like, I was like,
she's like, you ain't man enough.
I'm like, thank you.
She's like, oh, you can shoot the club. You ain't mad at the ticket. Whatever happened? You want to come
Oh man,
she ran right.
Yo, man, but we gonna end on that note right there, man. Y'all niggas are crazy, yo. Like, yeah, man. But we gonna wrap it up right there today, man. Thanks y'all for tuning in. I said thanks y'all. I'm all fucking up. Thank you all for tuning in, for rocking out with us. Another episode. we're nearing our season finale as well too. So we just let y'all know this was episode 9. We're gonna be hitting that real soon. So but we're gonna try to get some guests in before we wrap things up and close things out though. Yeah. But make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram at the Brick City Antics Podcast. Check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Power TV on Roku TV. Check us out there as well.
Growing up, y'all.
So y'all just rock with us. Hoodies coming soon. Hopefully we get a store going up soon so we can get some stuff up there to selling. Some merchandise, hopefully real soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Probably 2021.
Stop! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, listen, my hoodie will be here next episode.
Y'all be on the lookout for that. We're gonna try to get that going. Try to get some merchandise going. Try to get some guests going. We want to get back to doing call-ins as well too. So hit us on Instagram if you want to call in on the podcast. Kick it with us. Have a chat with us.
We could be at 25% capacity in here. So
yeah. So we're gonna try to get at least 1 or 2 folks in here and make it happen. With that being said, it's your boy Sam Bricks.
It's your boy Twizzy Rat.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yeah, this is how we close the show though.
And it's hey, how you doing? Let me get not playing that.
That's it.
Yeah, you. I'm glad you even had to say your name right now because them boys been coming after you real soon. Them alphabet boys, but man, that's it for us, yo. Shout out to our videographer, Ra Ali.
Here.
Until next time, man. Y'all be safe, be beautiful. Justice for Breonna Taylor still, and always and forever. We love y'all. We out. Peace.
All right, Don Corleone.
That was
peace, love, and soul.
Y'all know what we need to do? If we can get another
What's wrong with
that's an hour person to record, we need to have a show. Why you trying to sit on?
We always. Hey, where you going? We done.